Well, this Sunday, dads and families and people who know the importance of early prostate screening will take part in the 3rd annual Father's Day Prost8K 8K run and 5K walk.
It's a hard one.
It is. Journalist Rick Dancer
yeah.
is here, and Oregon Urology Foundation Stephanie Kearns are here. Thank you so much for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Now, both these people know a little something about prostate cancer. Rick, you were diagnosed how long ago?
January 2010. So it's been a year, and my last day, I go in on Monday for my year checkup following treatment. So my PSA is down. I had my blood test on Monday, and it says I'm down. My numbers are down, so that's good.
Yeah, that's great.
That's what we hope for, and you just keep going.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. I don't know.
Not out of, you're not out of the woods. You don't feel like you're out of the woods.
I don't think anybody out there is out of the woods, because cancer's. It's you know, prostate cancer is affecting more and more men in their 40s.
Okay,
and
let's
their 50s.
have Stephanie say something about that. Okay.
You know that part, don't you?
That's her question.
That
How prevalent is this? Other than what Rick said, how prevalent is this, Stephanie?
Well, statistics are every 5 minutes 2 men are diagnosed.
Isn't that crazy? And that's just in the United States, or that's worldwide?
That's just worldwide. That's everywhere. Yeah, every 5 minutes 2 men.
Well,
so that's
I think
1 in 6
at any
men.
point, I know someone that's having something to do with
and
prostate cancer.
What I try to liken it to, because the Pink campaign is so well known for women, statistically, the statistics that you know about for breast cancer, just liken that to the Blue campaign. The statistics are the same for the men. And unfortunately, it doesn't have as big of a prevalence in the media or on just social consciousness, and that's why we're so lucky to have folks like Rick, who are survivors, willing at a grassroots level to help raise awareness and talk about it.
Okay, so the walk on Sunday, Father's Day, is, okay, so I heard, maybe you heard it too, on PBS this morning, or on
National Public Radio.
National Public Radio talk about cancer, and you have to ask the question, where did the cancer dollars go, or where is this fundraiser money going? So this, let's clarify that. So the money raised from Sunday's walk goes to not necessarily cancer research, but a very important part of it.
Correct. It goes directly into our foundation, and the monies are earmarked for our free screening clinic that we do every July. So the very following month, we will be doing our 4th annual free prostate cancer screening clinic.
Wow, isn't that something? Okay, let's look at the statistics, because this is really impressive. This is amazing how many people are tested and how prevalent it is. Okay, so let's go to the screen. Okay, here we go. So in 2008, 550 men were screened in 2 days, and the prevalence was like,
I think it was 5% of those men. The next year we did 740, and I believe it was
10%.
It went up to 10%, which is really the national average. Is usually 10%. Last year, once again, mind you, in 2 days, so that's in 16 hours, we screened almost 1,000 men.
Tell me about
and that
the
was 7%.
7%. Tell me about the screenings, Rick.
So the screening is a blood test, which is that's your PSA test, and every guy should have one once they hit 40, right? Should
Baseline at 40.
Yeah, 40 years old. That's when I started getting mine at 45, and they started seeing numbers, and we started seeing things rise, because you shouldn't have any PSA in your system, or very little. And once it starts rising, then that's when they think it usually is rising because something's wrong. Not always cancer, but a good percentage of the time it is. And then they also do, I'm sorry, I'm going to say the word, but they do a digital rectal exam. And that's what a lot of guys are afraid of. You know, but how I've been talking to, I went to my wife and said, I hate having that done, and she looked at me and she says, don't even go there with me. I've been having something much more invasive done since I was 14 at the doctor. So guys, we don't have anything that we can complain about, because we start this at 40, and our wives, or women in our lives, have been doing this since they were 14 and 15 years of age. And that's really the thing, Shelley, is men need to get off their butt and go do this.
It saves your life. I mean, it saves your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to talk about how to pre-register, how to be there Sunday morning.
Pre-registration is open online, prost8k.org, Prost8k.org, or you can find it through our foundation's website, theouf.org. And then you can also register the morning of from 7 to 7:45.
Excellent, and it's at Urology Associates.
Over by Gateway.
Over by Gateway.
And then it ends at the Gateway Mall. Thank you so much for
Thanks for letting us
stopping
come
by.
on.
You
Thank
bet.
you.
Great to have you here. We'll be right back.